Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today's book is Goodnight Moon, and this book was chosen from my daughter's class of 2020 favorite books that they've ever read or had read to them throughout their growing up. So this is going to be a special one. We also have Meet Me at the Moon, and we have Under the Silver Moon. Goodnight Moon is written by Margaret Wise Brown, and the pictures are by Clement Hurd. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon, and there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens, and a little toy house and a young mouse. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush, and a quiet old lady who was whispering hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens, and good night, mittens. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Good night, little house, and good night, mouse. Good night, comb, and good night, brush. Good night, nobody, and good night, mush. And good night to the old lady whispering hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Good night, moon. Good night, moon. Chosen by class of 2020 as one of their favorite books that they've ever read or had read to them while they were growing up. So these are basically kids that were born back in 2001, 2002, and possibly 2003. And this is one of their favorite, by Margaret Wise Brown, and pictures by Clement Hurd. Meet Me at the Moon by Gianna Marino. Beneath the shade of the B.O.R.E.D tree, little one sang the calling song, and Mama came with a loving nuzzle. The land is dry, little one, Mama said. I must climb the highest mountain to ask the skies to rain. But Mama, said little one, I don't want you to go. I know, little one, but you will feel my love in everything around you. What if I can't hear you, Mama? Listen for my sound on the wind, little one. I will sing to you. How will I know that you still love me? Asked the little one. I love you like the sun loves the earth, said Mama. When you feel the warmth of the sun, I will be loving you from where I am. But Mama, I won't be able to see you. Find the biggest star, the brightest star, little one. If we both look at the same star, it will be as if we are seeing each other. Mama, said little one, how will you find me again? When the sky is bright, little one, meet me at the moon, where the sky touches the earth. I love you, little one, said Mama. Then Mama left to climb the highest mountain to ask the skies for rain. Each night, a little one found the brightest star, knowing Mama was looking at the same star in her sky. Each day, little one listened to the wind and heard Mama's song. And as the sun warmed the earth, little one felt loved. As the sun warmed the earth, little one felt loved. Days passed and then a week. The dry earth crumbled in the heat, and still Mama did not return. Dark clouds finally rolled across the sky and cracked open with rain. But now there was no song on the wind, no bright star to see, no sun to make little one feel warm and loved. After a long while, the clouds parted. Little one saw the moon high in the sky. Mama, you told me you'd meet me at the moon, little one said, but how can I reach you? Then little one remembered to sing the calling song and sang deep into the night. Slowly the moon dropped and lit a path across the plains. Little one saw something move in the light. Mama, cried little one. When the moon touched the earth, Mama answered with a calling song. You are in my most secret heart, little one, she sang, and you are in mine, little one answered. I love you. The end, boys and girls, of Meet Me at the Moon by Gianna Marino. Such a beautiful book about a love between a baby and its mama. Under the Silvery Moon by Colleen McEwen. The stars were shining brightly. Little kitten was in bed, but up he sat, still wide awake. Sleep now, his mother said, but it is so noisy I can't sleep, said kitten with a sigh. It's just our friends, said mother cat. They're waking up nearby. The tiny mice are playing. They explore the barn at night. They skip and scamper here and there beneath the warmth of the lamp light. Hush, kitten, can you hear it? That shuffling, snuffling sound? The hedgehogs look for food to eat along the moonlit ground. That cry you hear, so long and loud, that distant haunting tune, belongs to Fox, who's up at night, he's calling to the moon. Around us swirls a summer song. It whispers through the trees. The evening wind is blowing through the soft rustling leaves. Beyond the midnight meadow, where the air is soft and cool, the frogs are gently croaking all around the moonlit pool. Some creatures are not stirring. They do not make a peep. Like us, they had a busy day and now they're fast asleep. The badgers stretch their sturdy legs and blink into the dark. Good evening! They are calling with a deep and playful bark. The nibbles hares are dancing, their paws thump on the ground. With joyful leaps they chase their tails and spring and dart around. Something quiet and gentle lights up the dark night skies. Glowing warm and lovely are the dreamy fireflies. Owl is hooting softly, across the stars she glides. Soaring home towards the barn, upon the wind she rides. And so you see, my little one, there's nothing you should fear. Our friends' nighttime and adventures are all that you can hear. Little kitten closes his eyes and hugs his mother tight. It's time you went to sleep, she purred. Sweet dreams, my love, good night. The End, boys and girls, of Under the Silvery Moon by Colleen McEwen. Around us swirls a summer song. It's whispered through the trees. The evening wind is blowing through the soft, rustling leaves. Snuggled in the cozy barn, kitten cannot sleep. Outside, some creatures are stirring, and they're keeping him awake. With a soothing lullaby, his mother takes him on a journey through the sounds of the night and visits different animals along the way. A calming bedtime read, perfect for settling a little one to sleep with gentle rhythming text and beautiful soft illustrations. I absolutely agree. This is a absolutely beautiful book for falling asleep. Boys and girls, these are our 3 books that were moon themed. I chose them because I really wanted to celebrate Goodnight Moon. One of the most beautiful things about Goodnight Moon is over the years when my daughter was little and I would read it to her, eventually she started to notice everything that was in the room. And that's the beauty of that book. There's little things on the dresser. There's little things all around in this beautiful book. And as she got older, little by little, she started to notice all the different things. And it also was one of her favorite books that we used to read to her. We were up to quite a few books a night reading to her because she was a child who loved being read to. And she grew up to be a girl who loved reading so much so that she always participated in the summer reading and she always got a lot of rewards. So I would like to say that reading has been in our family for a very long time. And that's why it's one of my pleasures to bring it to you. So Miss Reynolds has been reading a long time, as you can see. Also, I wanted to tell you before I absolutely forget, you know how much Miss Reynolds loves fireplaces. You see it all the time. Every time I read, you know I'm that lady by the fireplace with the glasses and the book. There's a fireplace in this, and I want to show it to you. Do you see it? It's right there. One of my favorite things about this book, the fireplace, because I love fireplaces, as you know. So it is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. And 2020 class did not get the year that they hoped in school. And that's one of the reasons why I chose to ask them, what were your favorite books growing up, so that I could share that with you. Because you really need to know that just because your year didn't turn out the way that you had hoped, that there's somebody out there thinking about you. And that somebody that's thinking about you is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. Now, most of you are going to be going off to college because you've graduated high school. But I hope that you'll continue reading, and I hope you'll take this opportunity as well to read to someone that is younger than you, because now you are the older one. So you could take this opportunity to read to the young ones, cousins, babysitting, anything. Anyone, anytime you come in contact with a small child that's smaller than you and you can put a book in your hand and read to them, please do so. It will make you feel so good in here. It'll put a little bit of knowledge in their head. It'll put some love in their heart. And it'll also make them laugh, which is what I always try to do every day. So thank you, boys and girls. I will see you soon. Good night, Moon.